From the first stirrings of
Ooh.
beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
I mean, right?
From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Clever Shaka, king of the Zulu, your soldiers shall win you an empire. The Impi warriors at your command outflank and outfight all who oppose them. The unyielding Zulu armies will prove...
Yeah, so Zulu. Oh, Zulu. Especially after that beating we just took. Zulu's going to feel good. Zulu's going to feel good. If you haven't seen anything about Zulu, which I have a feeling by the remarks that people are excited. He also gets a unique district, the Akanda. We'll check that here in a moment. He also gets the Impi. Again, we'll check that in a second. But he's able to form corps and armies earlier, which is a huge deal. And he gets an additional 5 base combat strength for both corps and armies. So corps and armies are already strong and ridiculously strong against anything. And then this just makes them that much stronger. So he's insane. And then with the garrison unit, cities get +3 loyalty per turn, which is going to be really huge for taking those cities and then preserving that loyalty. We'll just stick a unit in there and make sure we don't lose them from loyalty after we've taken them. +5 if it's a corps or an army, which is pretty awesome. And then conquering a city with a unit. This is a big deal. I mean, this is insane. With a unit, we'll upgrade it into a corps or an army if the proper civics are unlocked. Like, we don't even have to build the extra units to make corps and armies. They just go have them conquer a city and boom, corps and army. It's so crazy. But let's go ahead and get in here and see what the Impi does as well. Impi's like a pikeman replacement, I think. Yeah, pikeman replacement. Increased flanking bonus, low cost and low maintenance, earns XP faster. I mean, running XP faster is going to make them stronger as well. The extra flanking bonus is going to make them stronger. I mean, Zulu is one of those civilizations where every single one of his bonuses just fits together, like perfectly fits together. There's other civilizations that are just kind of like random. It almost seems like random bonuses that don't make much sense. Whereas Zulu is just crazy. And the other thing was I forget the name of it now. The Akanda provides +1 housing, faster army and core creation. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's get this going. Find the first person we see and beat them up as viciously as we possibly can to take vengeance back. All right, so this is actually a really good start. I wish this was a plains tile because then we would be able to get the 2 food, 2 production from the get-go. But, I mean, deer, sheep right next to us, jade nearby, sheep and rice up north of us, and then some whales south of us. Pretty good start. I don't think there's any reason to move, honestly. I think we're fine with this. The city will be a little bit protected from attack from the sea because of the cliffs right here. We'll have to come up this way, which is kind of nice. I mean, other than the fact that we don't have a river, I mean, that's about the only negative I see right here. Oh, and then, of course, we don't have fresh water. That makes sense. But, you know what? That's okay. I say that's okay. There's really not a way to get fresh water here. That's actually a little frustrating. I mean, I could take the time to move all the way over here, but I can't imagine that's worth it. Let's use you for a second. Let's see what's over here. Oh. I've never moved a settler that far in the first few turns of a game to settle a city. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to settle this plains hill tile right here with the wheat nearby, the whales? You still have the deer and stuff. We could put an aqueduct here if we absolutely need it later in the game. Is that worth it for the extra production? We lose 3 turns effectively. 1, 2, yeah, 3 turns of just having a city to be able to get 1 more production, which lasts obviously the entire game. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put a city here? It's a little crazy. You think it's too far? I agree, but man, I just really hate the fact. Make another city to the left of the lake. Okay, that sounds good to me. We'll preserve this stuff over here for another city later on. I like that idea. Yeah, 3 turns is kind of a lot. If it was like, obviously if it was 1 turn, no brainer. 2 turns, would really have to think about it, but 3 turns I think is too much. I agree. We'll just settle in place. It's going to be fine. I could have settled off, but that's all right. It'll be all right. All right, let's go ahead and start with a scout early on. Again, we're still playing with the shuffle map, so we honestly don't know what this map's going to be. It could be islands for all we know. I don't actually know what the scripting is for the shuffle map. Don't have any stone nearby, so early Stonehenge is kind of irrelevant. You know what we're going to do, though? I mean, we obviously want to move our way up towards military tactics pretty quickly. And obviously, we also want to come over here towards bronze working as well. So let's start with, like, mining. Actually, you know what? We'll do animal husbandry. Only because I want to be ready to grab archers as soon as we're able to. I don't want to... I mean, that's such a big deal. And then we'll probably sneak around towards the encampment type of side of things. Yes, I'm playing Deity, yes. Which Deity, honestly... you get past those first wars, or the first or second war, it's not too bad, honestly. You can usually catch back up pretty well. But that first war is usually just, it's the one that you got to worry about. Alright, so there's somebody over here. Palenque. Actually, that's a really good one, isn't it? It's not the one I was thinking of. But faster growth rate, not too bad. Could also just conquer them if we wanted to. We don't have the bonus that Germany had, but it's not to say that we can't use our stuff to conquer them. Although, I forget, where is... I actually forget how far up are cores and things. I know they're normally nationalism, but I don't actually remember where they are now. Oh, I guess I can probably search for it. Oh, see, it's saying nationalism because it actually doesn't remember. I guess I can just look up here. I'm being too difficult with this. Shaka. Mercenaries. Okay, so... right there. It actually doesn't say it for some weird reason, which is a little weird. But, so this is where our cores come in. It's pretty far in. I guess what I was getting at, what I'm thinking about is, what's the point of... do I want to save, like, the city-state until I can get the core, so I can just... okay, boom, there's our first core just by taking the city-state. It's pretty far in there, though. I'll have to think about it. We might do something like that. Figure out who we want to... I mean, the city-states aren't going to be a threat to us, necessarily. So saving a couple of those city-states nearby for that type of thing, just to get a couple free, you know, easy cores as soon as we're able to, might be okay. Okay, let's come back home for a second. Oh, hello. Another person who's very aggro. Wow. We're down here. So, I think one thing we do very early on is get us a military unit right here to block this stuff off. Get a guy here in the forest just sitting there just tanking stuff out with maybe a couple archers behind him. At that point, Aztec is not a problem until he's able to come across the ocean. So I think that's exactly what we need to do. Excuse me. I mean, first off, I got to get this warrior back here to help defend our city against the barbarians that are about to start swarming us. In fact, as soon as the Lundi finishes its scout, it'll definitely do a slinger for that exact reason.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to.
Alright, I'd like to start working on archery a little bit, but obviously don't have the kill yet. We'll do mining. Well, no. Let's go ahead and get archery to the breaking point, and then we'll go from there. That's going to be fine. If I remember to jump off of it. Let's sneak you up this way. That's a nice big lake over here. Slinger for sure. And then after the slinger, I'm tempted to go ahead and get that warrior just sitting there. I really want... Because if I stick a warrior there, he can't even get settlers or anything up here because, you know, the cost movement. So I think that might be what we do. Although, actually, a slinger would be just as... Or a scout, unless he's actually attacking me, would be just as good for that particular side of things. Kind of an interesting little peninsula over here. Not a terrible place for a city with all the pearls and stuff. Canal City. I guess it's not really a canal city. It's just a peninsula. Okay, come up this way. Oh, hello. Goody hut. Some salt. Hey, oh, man, look at all the resources here. Wow. I mean, honestly, aside from not having any rivers, we're getting a lot of good resources around here. All right, got to be careful with the barbarians coming out. In fact, I may leave this... I was going to say, I may leave this warrior here on this hill to defend out for just a little bit. I don't know. Two guys attacking him at the same time. You know what? Let's retreat back. We're about to have our slinger, and the combo of those two will be a much better thing to deal with. I'm glad I started working archery though with that encampment, or that yeah, the barbarian encampment starting to pump out units. Yeah, just go ahead and back up. One turn we'll have the slinger. He'll keep coming, and we'll just be able to double team him there. In fact, we'll even bring you over to, he's right there. Let's bring you down this way. I don't want him to attack you right now. Oh, he is coming after my scout still. Well, alright then. Okay, so the other guy's not here. It's the only reason I moved the warrior up first, because I wanted to make sure there wasn't another warrior. If I moved the slinger up, I was kind of worried about that. Actually, let's go ahead and fortify you here. You're going to be able to take a shot. Actually, you know what? We'll move you over. If he attacks you, then I could swap you with the slinger. That's going to be fine. But either way, we should be able to get a kill with the slinger on that warrior here shortly. Which means we need to go ahead and jump off archery. Come down here and get mining and start working our way up towards bronze working. Again, I think... Let's go do another warrior. Even if we don't use it for this, I still, like I said, I want to stick something there.
That is best.
Alright, yeah, sure. Combat for barbarians seems relevant. Again, the faith with our only city. Alright. So, yeah. I mean, getting to mercenaries as soon as possible is important, but still got a lot of this early stuff to get before that. Start working on craftsmanship. We may swap off of it, or I may just hard research it, honestly. I'm not sure. Getting 3 improved tiles this early on is sometimes kind of hard if you're focusing on military. Right, you can go ahead and swap with this guy. Go ahead and do an attack, that's fine. I'm hoping he attacks the slinger, though, and then we can follow up an attack in return, getting our boost to archery very early in the game. There we go. And there's our archery. Done. That's awesome. That's helpful. Alright, so pull this guy back, get the archer, move these 2 guys up here, take this out, and then, honestly, depending on what our scout sees, it's going to heal you just a tick. We'll see what's out here. I'm suspecting that this is ours. This right here is ours, which, you know, it's room for maybe a city over here, maybe a couple cities up this way, maybe one over here. So we got room for a decent number of cities. And then we blockade this, and then we just kind of start pouring out from that point. It's kind of the early plan. We'll see what see if the plan goes well or not. You follow words, my words. I don't know who that was. Is that the name of your city? No. All right. Yes, you're going to come back over here and get your boost archery. Just chill for a turn. If he wants to attack you, that's fine. We'll have the archer momentarily. All will be well. Oh, hello. Bringing some guys in early. Let's definitely do this. tempted to move you out there and finish him off, but that's fine. We're still going to be okay. We'll just keep you healing up. They'll keep, he'll attack, no big deal, and then we'll finish everything off with the archer next turn. Should get us a promotion pretty quickly with this, actually. Yeah, shuffle maps are kind of interesting, for sure. Oh, more units come down, for sure.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head towards bronze working. We should be able to kill 3 barbarians very soon. I am going to use you to take this guy. Even if you will take an attack in return, just because I don't want to waste one of these other guys' attacks right this second. You already have a promotion, which we really want, but we also need your attacks right this second. I'm not really that worried about this guy. So I think what I'm going to do is soften you up. Could take that attack. I mean, this guy can attack the scout, but just by himself, he's not going to kill me. This guy's not going to get very far. He may swing over here. Not a big deal. Most likely, this guy comes down, gets an attack. They could all 3 attack the warrior anyway. Which possibly could get him killed. But I'm not actually suspecting, especially if he's fortified, although he's not on a hill or anything. Let's just fortify. Let's just see what they do. I mean, I could have moved him over, but no, I think this is fine. Got another warrior coming out in a turn. We're going to be okay. Okay, so he got him pretty low, but definitely did not kill him, which I suspected would not happen. He actually suicided this warrior over here, which works for me. What we're going to do then is... let's move you out of the way. Actually, we're just going to swap you two. Go ahead and take the kill here. This warrior's still plenty of health. Soften you, kill you. Done. You're not going to be able to attack me back. That's fine. You're not going to be able to attack me back, except you can attack this guy, but got plenty of health. Not going to be a problem. That's 1, 2, that's more than 3 barbarians. Why did we... oh, we did get the boost. Okay. It didn't pop up and say that we got the boost. Or did it, and I just probably clicked off it and missed it. Frieza got back to life, by the way. I'm not sure what you're referencing. I apologize. Let's see here. Like another settler would be nice, but I've got a lot of military stuff going on. You know what? Let's get another archer before we do anything else. I really want to make sure we don't just die. Sure, we'll take the delegation. Alright, so that was not a problem. Let's go ahead and take your promotion now. Get you healed up completely. Yes, we'll take this attack. You have a promotion as well. Tortoise is nice, but I think we'll do Battle Cry. Alright. Scout, just heal up for now. Then we'll send you out to see what's going on out this direction. Alright, time for you to back off. We'll move you up. Just about kill him, actually. Not ready to get him. Perfect. Move you back. Just heal up for a tick until we get our archer cut up, and I think that will be fine, and we'll go up here and take out the encampment. I think that's going pretty well. Oh, I was like, why can't I hit you? Because there's a hill in the way. Isn't there a gap here? Come on now. It's a little bit of a risk, but I think we're going to be okay with that. I'm going to do this attack. That's fine. And Mr. Scout can start running out, checking out some more of the land. There's a lot more land out here than I expected. Some science popping up here. I wonder if that means there is a There's got to be a natural wonder here then to get the science adjacency here. Don't remember which ones give the science though off the top of my head.
It was a fantastic.
Oh, nice. Isn't that one of the new ones, maybe? I can't remember.
Weirdest forms, standing in apparently impossible
+1 faith, +1 science to adjacent tiles.
placed on or next to.
I mean, again, we block this off. Got some really good city sites up this direction. All right, let's just... We'll take the kill with the archer, I suppose. You both already got a promotion, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. You'll just heal. Let's just heal you at tick, and then we'll move you up. Stonehenge is already built, which is fine. Wasn't going after Stonehenge in this game anyway. I mean, the cow tiles here, the coffee, the wonder. I mean, another really good spot for another city. All right, let's go and move you up. A lot of land up here. Wow. A little surprising. That's going to be fine. We'll move you into the forest, move you up, and we should be good to take that encampment out here shortly. I mean, look at this tile right here. Wow. Wow. Even this one. Put a mine on those. Whew. Plus, it's just a cool looking natural wonder. You got the waterfalls coming off. I love it. It's awesome. As soon as this warrior gets healed up, he'll go ahead and come over here and kind of stand in the gap, I think. Does it count as a mountain? Let's see here. Is that really a 4-tile wonder? 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th tile? Is it over here somewhere? Or is it over here? Oh, I think it's actually... I think it's 1, 2, 3. I think there's one other one right there, isn't it? Like with a valley between or something of that nature. I could be wrong. I actually don't know. It appears as a mountain, so I'm assuming it counts as a mountain. I think you're right. Just come around it. See what's going on. Very cool, though. Oh, I still need to get this goodie hunt. Oh, we'll get into a moment.
I'm also interested in creating a last.
There's that. Thank you for coming off of here. Although, actually what I'm going to do instead is... I think I'd rather take you with that. And then you should still be able to move over here. That works. There's military tradition. One of you guys will come get the goodie hut, I suppose. Some iron. That's going to be helpful. Marble. Man, there's a lot of good stuff up here. Did I accidentally turn on, like, bonus, we'll take hills, I think. Did I actually turn on, like, extra luxury, extra resources? I don't think I did, but I think we just got an interesting roll of stuff. Let's just go ahead and take pottery. I guess it's cheap and easy to get, I think. Figure out what we're going to do after that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move you over now. You're healed up enough. I want to just kind of get you in the spot and keep Aztec from getting past me. He may have already gotten past here, and that would be kind of annoying. But if I can get you over here early, the earlier the better. In fact, I'm actually going to move you over here as well. I'm going to stick you in the forest to kind of help protect this gap. Alright, I think it's time for a settler. Definitely time for a settler. I mean, getting the Akanda and some of the other things would be awesome, but we've got to start taking advantage of some of these really cool tiles we're seeing. Let's go and heal... Oh, actually, just come home. It's going to be fine. What? Look at that thing. Are you kidding me right now? I mean... okay. What? This is just... Wow. I'm sorry. Some of the best tiles I've ever seen unimproved. Without a doubt. That, very likely the absolute best tile I've ever seen that's not improved already. That is ridiculous. Wow. I didn't think about the fact that each tile of this wonder affects the tiles that are next to it. So the ones that are next to 2 tiles get the 2. And obviously this one, because it's in this little gap here with a 3. Wow, that's insane. I think we know where our second city is going to be. Well, it's going to be in this area. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. Maybe on this hill tile? I don't know. Maybe down here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to take advantage of this. Like if we stick it down here, we can still stick a... I don't know. Man. I have to think about it. Maybe I just need to explore some more of the territory. Oh, hello, Scout. Where'd you come from? Some boost. I'll bring you back over here. Sure, we're going to take this attack. Just want to make sure that he doesn't, like, do something crazy to me. Oh, another encampment we've got to go deal with here momentarily. Especially before we get our city over there. I mean, it's like... I want to be close enough to get this. Like, if I settle here, though, I feel like I'm wasting this perfectly amazing tile. So it's like, I don't know where to stick the city. Maybe 1, 2, 3. If I do it down here, though, I don't get the marble. I'm almost thinking just right here. It's still got the bonus to the science and the faith that we would lose, but it's also got all this tundra, though. I'm not really happy with that. Imagine living in a place like, actually... I'm assuming there are, are there people that live in this? I don't know how far out in the wilderness this particular wonder is. I want to say I looked it up when I first saw it in one of the videos. Is it like in Brazil or Argentina? Somewhere in South America, I think, if I remember right. Or am I thinking of a different one? It might have been a different one I'm thinking of, but I feel like it was somewhere in South America. And who knows, maybe there are people that live near it. It is pretty cool looking. Hill tile at the top. That's what I was leaning towards. I mean, I guess these tundra tiles can be our districts, and then all this stuff down here can just be workable. So I feel like that's a pretty good idea. Do I want to back you away? I guess I'll back away for a second. I don't want you to just die for no reason. Oh, you're just going to come over here and be annoying, aren't you? Does mean there's probably another encampment up that way. Let's get you back home. Let's get you over here somewhere to get you healed up as quickly as possible. We killed the scout, so I'm not too worried about the encampment if there is one up here. We're going to go ahead and also get you back home and go after this, because we need to get that cleared out before... Although I guess our settler can come up this way if we are going to settle on that tile. Just so I can think about it. That's where we're thinking. I mean, down here... I mean, it would have to work its way up to the rice. I mean, technically could be okay. It is next to 2 cows. I mean, actually, let's see. What was it? 4 tiles away the cities can be? 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, we could put one on both sides of this, couldn't we? Do it on the bottom end. You have enough tiles for now. When the city has population 8 plus 2. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean... But I also think we could put a city on both sides of this, right? Is it 4 tiles or 5 tiles? I actually don't remember. We'll just say city 2 as another option. I mean, even if it was 5 tiles scooting over here, between the 2 cities, we'd be able to cover every single tile of this awesome wonder. So I think either side of that would be fine. I'm almost thinking this one first, though, just because it's closer to our city. And then we'll definitely count on putting one up either here or here, something like that. Do you think I should do this? Which one? C1 first or C2 first? And again, if I have to scoot these around like one tile away from each other, that's fine. But like the north or the south first. The north gets me the iron early. The south is, again, closer to my city. Although there's also iron down here that we could kind of work our way out to. Which one do you think is better for the first one? I think we will settle both, though. I think that is definitely the goal. All right, I don't need my scout here, so let's just go ahead and move you back up this direction. See what else is going on up here. We are on the northern edge of the map, which is good to see. It means we don't have to worry about any neighbors to our north other than barbarians. come back home, Mr. Warrior. Get you healed up. Okay, north first. I think I'm okay with that. I think it looks pretty good. Anything good up here? Some crabs and stuff. I mean, copper, obviously, as well. I was going to say, 3+ science this early on, you're right, is pretty insane. That's almost double my science. Alright, research. Let's go in writing, I guess. Get some of the campus stuff going. Okay, so you're going to fortify there. You're moving there. I mean, definitely if we got like another archer over here that can shoot past this forest, I would be pretty comfortable with defending this for quite a while against the Aztecs. Honestly, as strange as it is to say, we're playing Zulu, and not that I'm worried about military, but it's nice to be able to build up our just massive force and just kind of, you know, sweep out of here later on once we get our, kind of get into our groove with the impies and the cores and stuff like that. Not having to worry about anybody, you know, attacking us when we're not ready is definitely a comfort. I mean, I could go after Aztec early, but in a way, why? Once the Aztec gets past his warriors, that's his unique unit. It's done. So let's wait till he gets past his unique unit if we can, and then we'll sweep in with our unique unit and just take him out. No problem at all. Oh wow, there's a lot more land over here than I expected. Guess we'll run away from that. Can't be that much land though, I would imagine. All right, go ahead and alert for you. Oh, I guess I sent you to the same spot. Forgot which one I sent where. All is good. Alright, yeah, just come back this way. We'll see what's along the northern edge here. I know it's all Arctic tundra type stuff, but at least getting the vision, so we'll see when the encampments pop up is good. I think I'm okay with this for now. I still want to at least get a Pantheon, and then we are still going to be fighting a few more barbarians, so that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the governors out. Let's go ahead and state workforce. I'm probably going to swing this archer up to this forest tile while we're attacking this guy. See if we can get him his XP boost. Actually, you know what? I should really swing these two down here, get those two guys up there, and at least get them their first promotion. That's probably better. We'll worry about it here in a moment. At the very least, I need to leave this guy here because I don't want the Aztecs getting into this treasure trove of city locations. Oh, another goodie hut. Would be really awesome to get a builder. So, come on, builder. Help me start improving some of my stuff. Population's fine. I guess we're about to build a settler, so kind of counteracts that, I guess.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
All right, research. Do I have a thing for need for fishing boats? Yeah, I guess we do. Actually get the luxury. Sure. Get some of these early techs while we're waiting for kind of things to take place. I mean, I don't always wait for the bonuses, but it's nice to get them when we can. Saves us a little bit of research. Need more amenities already. Well, that's going to take care of itself shortly once we get the settler will reduce the population of the city by 1 anyway. And get a builder out here on the Jade or the Whales. Alright, so, yeah, let's go ahead and send you down this way. I mean, we know where the encampment is. It's not like we have to be in a huge hurry. We'll send you over here. And actually, let's go ahead and send the warrior down here as well. And then once they get down there, we'll swap out. I mean, nothing amazing up here. I mean, another good city site up here, though. There might be a city, like, along the river up here in the tundra, but we'll see. Tundra cities are sometimes really hard to deal with. I mean, getting a city close to the Arctic, there is a wonder now that a research lab or whatever that gives you a really significant amount of science, if I remember right. Let's see, research. Amundsen Scott Research Station. 20% science and 10% production in all cities. If there are 5 snow or snowy hill tiles within 3 cities, or within 3 tiles of a city and owned by this player, these yields are double, which is just crazy. So 5 snow or snow hills. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, is that really it? One shy of being able to like put one of that thing up here and getting a humongous bonus to science production later in the game. Maybe there's another one over here somewhere. I'm actually tempted to just go ahead and pump out another settler, but let's go ahead and do the builder first. And then we may actually follow that up with another settler. I'm pretty happy with our military situation at the moment. A couple more units down here to bottleneck this. Like I said, at least another archer and then that backup warrior here to kind of swap out if this guy takes some damage. I mean, at some point, the civilizations are going to have the ability to come across the water, but we got some time. All right, let's head you up towards City 1. Let's not be dumb, though. So just come out here with this guy for now. Oh, I had the wrong unit clicked. That's all right. That's fine. I didn't realize which unit I clicked. You're still coming down this way. All right, fine. I was trying to get you grouped up with the archer just to run out that way. It'll be fine. Some mountains up here. So a city up here to be able to stick a campus right there might not be too bad. I mean, it's further down our list of location priorities, but it's definitely an option. I mean, I could definitely stick a campus or a holy site on one of these two, but I don't know if I have to be in a huge hurry because I'm already getting 2 science from that tile without anything there, so, you know, something to think about. All right, Pantheon. Wonders. I'm not seeing a lot of wonders in our future right this second, especially not ancient classical. I mean, there's some really good ones, but I don't think that's part of our current plan. River is obviously out of the question. Marsh, Oasis, Floodplains out of the question. Great. The Divine Spark is always good, you know, in a lot of sense, but don't know if that's really applicable. Pastures or fishing boats could be good. Pastures, a couple pastures there. A couple fishing boats. Not a lot, though. Definitely seems like there's more pastures than fishing boats available. Just these two, and then I guess that one. But it's still not a lot. What other options we got? Camps and quarries. There's one camp there. Quarries, let's see. Marble's a quarry, right? Yep, I think so. And is that it? I can't remember, side quarry or mine or something like that. I don't know. That one's not really jumping out at me as an amazing one either, though. Luxury and bonus resources. Well, there's a couple lux resources already. And there's a bonus resource, some copper. That one might not be too bad. Mines over strategic resources. We already got 2 that we know we're going to get. That could come in handy. Then, of course, we got the traditions and things. Increased healing, border expansion and growth. Patron of City Patron Goddess is not too bad. Extra production towards districts and cities without a specialty district. That being said, the first district is usually the cheapest, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll move some stuff around. Let's see what kind of pantheon you guys think I should go for. Alright, let's keep on moving you up in this direction. Alright, you're good enough to start moving up and start taking some pot shots against this guy. I mean, it's going to take him 2 turns to move anything out towards me anyway. Let's move you up, I guess, this way. A lot of land up here still. Like, God of the Craftsman could be good. I mean, obviously we don't see all of the strategic resources now. So we know we at least have 2. And there very likely will be several more over the course of the game. So that one could end up being really, really good. But it's kind of a bit of a, I guess, a gamble, if you will. So, but it could be really good. I mean, the God of Healing could also be pretty cool. More science or culture with the Pantheon. We don't really have a chance to get science. We get some science points, or the great scientist points. Culture. I don't think the craftsman. Let's see. We got banana, citrus, cotton, dyes, silk, spices, sugar. And I'm not seeing any of those. Unless I'm just blind. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to work. I think the production. I think I'm going to take the gamble on the God of Craftsmanship. Oh, mostly because we're going to stick a city right here very soon. And stick a mine right there. Just get some production going pretty early on. I feel like that's going to be okay. And then we'll stick another city down this direction, take advantage of that one. And it could add up to being way more later as we get, you know, some more of the strategic resources. I think that's fine. I don't want to overthink it, but I think it could come in handy. Yep, why not? I'm gonna trust that we're gonna have some more resources later on. Surely we will. I mean, there's got to be some good, you know, niter and coal and stuff in this area. Come on now, there's got to at least be some.
Vessels large may venture more.
All right. Mine a resource to get the wheel. We will need astrology to head towards military. Oh, no, we won't. Wait a minute. Actually, nope. Astrology leafs out. So actually, that is effectively a leaf tech along with celestial navigation. So what we need for military tactics is a lot of this stuff. Let's start going towards wheel. We're about to mine a resource anyway, and that'll get us the boost for that. Although, I say that. Normally I like to getting the water mills as soon as possible. We're not going to get any water mills anytime soon, so never mind. Do I have a quarry location down here? I don't think so. Farming resource could come in. I mean, I guess wheel kind of gets us towards the crossbowman eventually, so it's not like it would be one that we would avoid. We definitely want to get this. Whatever. Let's start working on it. It's fine. I don't want to overthink it too much. All right, that archer's ready to go. You're coming down here. I don't see anybody in sight, so I think we can safely go ahead and start moving you away, because you'll be able to stick in that spot next turn. All right, settler. Now can you just smartly move up there? Oh, don't go there. Go there. Another encampment. Ancient era ends in 3 turns? Really? That's pretty fast. It's a lot faster than I expected. And it doesn't mean we'll probably get a Dark Age, but I don't know if the Dark Age really is going to hurt us that much right this second, so I'm not that worried about it.